everyone! It's Morphin Mania time. I am Captain Logan. And that's the Jeff.
I am the terror that flaps in the night.
And here comes DJ.
Hey, guys.
Hey, folks, it's time for another one. We're doing the power transfer
Another one
today, and we get to watch 2 episodes of our new Rangers getting the old Rangers powers. So look forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think this might be. Is this the introduction of Serpentera, or is that later?
Serpentos, yeah.
I don't know. Is it?
I'm not sure. I seem to remember those linked, but maybe they're not. Anyway, we'll find out. If you're watching live, thanks for sticking around with us. We've already shot quite a few earlier this evening, and we're going a little bit later than normal because we had to start with a overly long 3-parter. I mean, I know 3 is always the length of 3, but it felt like more than the length of 3. So anyway,
it's a magic number.
If you are somehow just tuning in with us at midnight, Happy New Year! No, I'm kidding. Go ahead and click on the link in the description.
Birthday!
And go to the Rabbit Room, and that will allow you to look at exactly what we are streaming. We will be in control of what you see on your TV. And then if you're watching after the fact, of course, you're going to want to watch your Netflix or your DVDs or whatever, because it will be impossible for you to see the Rabbit Room that we already did, because that's it, it's a mulligan. You won't be able to do that. Okay, is everybody ready? Let's get started. Here we go. Yep, that's the name of the rabbit.
Happy Easter!
It always starts to degenerate a little bit later in the evening. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Thanks for being here, everybody. Good to see you. Here we go. Everybody, please press play right now.
Yeah, this is definitely Serpentera based on the Netflix description.
Yes, that's why I thought so. Okay, Jeff.
Groovy
during the actual theme song, I want you to make up a theme song for today's episode of Morphin Mania. Ready, go.
Go, go, Serpensortia!
It's Serpentera, Jeff!
We're gonna meet the big, scary snake thing. It's gonna be like a human, but in a big mask costume thing.
No, it's not, actually. It's not. It's cooler than that. It is cooler than that.
It transforms into a robot.
It doesn't. You think it would, but it doesn't.
Well, it should.
Like how you're writing,
guys.
Like how you're writing a song and I'm just critiquing your song while you're singing your song. Like, no, you're wrong. I'm not wrong. Yeah, you're
true
totally wrong.
Has to stand up to criticism and follow his vision of greatness
and lack of facts. She's Superman, you guys.
Wow.
Phone booth. Still had those, huh?
But no.
Okay, that guy's Superman. And she's Supergirl.
I am Superman, and I can do everything.
Do anything. Yeah.
And I know what's happening.
That's a REM song. Oh, yep. We got the World Peace Summit coming up. Yep.
Summit. Multiple summits this.
Oh, peace. Okay. I thought it was something else.
Is that the same guy? Is that the same news guy from first season?
Is that Brian Pinade?
He doesn't have the Nintendo 64 symbol over his head anymore. Oh, no, he still does. It's just a different... Oh, it's a star!
Like Brian Pinade.
So we must be reusing footage because they're wearing green again.
All the problems of the world: hunger, poverty, and education.
They are going to reuse footage because I think they're going to, if memory serves, when they transfer the power, they're going to put the old Rangers in the command center, right?
Those 2 guys are now
Germans,
Austrian, Bavarian.
Sure, somewhere in that part of the world.
I am Hans. I am Franz, and we are going to mess you up.
Mr. Roboto says, Serpentera was always funny. It always broke down. Jason's looks like a prison photo. I'm sorry, it just does. Or not a prison photo, but like a wanted photo. Like, have you seen this man?
Now that we haven't been selected, we can take off our German costumes.
Why is someone always eating popcorn? Sorry.
Oh, here we go.
Here it comes. This is one of my favorite things in the show. That's how you sound like Austin St. John. Oh, 3 months?
Yeah. All right.
when we were kids didn't even occur to us that that's not actually them. I didn't remember that it happened in the first 5 seconds of this episode, though. So there we go. I've been waiting for that this whole time, and we already had it. It's done.
I never actually saw the actual transfer as a kid.
No? Have you ever seen it?
I just saw the new Rangers. Oh, yeah. But as a kid, I just saw the new Rangers.
How? Yep.
Because I'm like,
that's because we got used to stock footage here, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but they've done that lots of times already.
From Switzerland.
Do you mean save the world in Switzerland or save it from Switzerland? Like, Switzerland is bad and we have to save the world from Switzerland?
We're being invaded by the Swiss.
From what little experience I've had with Switzerland, it's one of the only places I've been where it feels like the world is saved already.
In a neutral sort of way.
I really, really, really like Switzerland.
Wow, Cap gives away a potential new location for the Geekvolution headquarters.
Wait, no. I'm never gonna be able to afford to live in Luzerne. What are you talking about? That would be crazy, though. Yeah. If Geekvolution operated out of Switzerland, that'd be the best.
Hey, it's camera.
We might not have as good of a connection as we do now.
Wait a minute. We already know about Tor. We used it last episode. Wait, we're introducing it. Okay, this is weird. Are these out of order? No, they can't be out of order because the last episode, the New Rangers aren't New Rangers yet.
Yeah.
John Early wants someone to say "Welcome to my nightmare." I'm in super chat, so you can say it, DJ.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Can you do an Ivan Ooze and yell "Welcome to my nightmare"?
No, not with this voice.
Oh, that's true. Okay, all right, I'll do it. Welcome to my nightmare.
I think you're going.
My voice is already deeper than usual right now. He has a very high-pitched voice.
Man, now I just want to talk like Ivan Ooze the rest of the time. My nightmare!
In a galaxy far, far away.
Meet my kids! The Brady Bunch reunion!
The story of a big floating head in a tube.
Who was busy with 5 Rangers and then later 6. There were 5 kids who already knew each other.
Oh, here we go again.
Have a green one.
And they and they didn't have any attitude at all. That's a cool shot.
Cool dog.
I get excited every time we go down this hallway, dude. I love it. It's great. It feels very Flash Gordon.
I think this will be interesting to you.
Goldar kind of had like a sachet to his hips when he was walking there.
Yeah.
Jeff, your Goldar impression is like a Goldar trying to do a Zed.
Trying to do Louis Armstrong.
Thomas says, watching Power Rangers every day for a whole year sounds like a nightmare. But I'm pretty sure he's been to a lot of these.
Wow. That is the worst ever.
What?
That blue-faced guy.
Yep. Oh, you haven't seen him? You haven't seen Squad?
I'm sure I've seen him. I just haven't really registered how terribly horrible that looks.
Well, that's one of the creatures in the Sentai, and so we had to take that suit and keep using it.
I have the power of ugliness.
See, they never fight anything. They just steal things and occasionally, like, drop off bad objects.
Yeah.
The floating disco ball.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mr. Roboto, we talked about this earlier. Yes, this feels like a vacation next to Spawn Year. Absolutely.
But I don't know why.
Cinegraphic says he's part of the Blue Man group, Jeff.
There it is.
That makes sense.
Here it is. I like my favorite things in Power Rangers. This is one of the toys I really want to go back and get at some point. It's a couple $100 to get a good one, to get one in good shape.
Ooh.
But I really, really want one.
And it's a 2-seater.
Are you in, Famous?
So Jeff, this is Zed's personal Zord.
Oh, wow.
And so it doesn't transform itself. I don't think it has a battle mode at all.
He doesn't pilot it, though. He just sits there while Goldar pilots it.
Yes. And it's more of a
he just sits there.
It's more of a spaceship. He zaps things sometimes.
and force chokes people.
Okay, this is the most alien-looking place we've ever gone.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's footage. Okay.
Well, this isn't, because this is
It's like
the old
Krang
suits.
world.
That's true. So we're just we're matching colors and palettes. Okay, all right, they did a good job with that. That matches. Looks good.
Nothing makes sense here.
No, dude, this looks good. They did a good job on them. Look, it's a map of a soundstage. Like, it looks literally like a map of a soundstage. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this whole pull the sword out thing.
Yeah, lots of swords in this show.
Whoever can pull the sword out
Lots
is King
of
Arthur.
swords out. Yep, exactly.
Oh.
There's Serpentera. Ah, isn't it great?
Serpentera.
So, yeah, we
Let's go
we spent-
Serpent now, everybody.
Sorry, go ahead, DJ.
Now.
I was just saying, how does he know it's Lord Zed immediately?
Oh, call my sword. I'm Jason, because I talk like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's a pretty good Austin St. John. If you're that guy. So yeah, we have a
Keep
pretty
Austin weird.
epic feeling episode here, and it's only going to be 2, and we stretched the 3 where we brought these guys in, and it wasn't epic at all. It's a lot like the first 3 episodes of the season to bring in Zed, where just nothing's happening. Yeah, Stone Canyon sucks. Yeah, we grew up there, but screw that place.
There was a restaurant in
They
town
moved to
Called
Angel
Stone
Canyon.
Canyon. Yeah, that was a good place. A little expensive, but it had a really cool courtyard. Yeah, that was a neat restaurant.
and they closed after like a year.
Yeah, they weren't there. I think they were too expensive.
Probably. Wow.
Bulk, are you hitting on the chicks again?
That's why I put on his good lipstick.
Oh,
Mr. Roboto says about Squat from earlier, he might be quite handsome on his planet, Jab.
Well, that is possible.
did he just call it the stink cloud?
Yeah. He sure that's a factual thing that happened.
I mean, that's the technical term.
Wait, Bulk has his name on the back of his not shirt.
Almost.
Yeah.
Tap, tap.
Doot.
Wait, how did he wind up holding the door to the locker?
He also has super strength.
Goof gas affects the brain. No brain, no effect.
Stink gas rises, apparently.
The
Of
stink
course.
gas rises. See, it's an automatic reflex at this point.
Oh man, that hurt.
Man, they're just like they're all platted out today.
Thomas Etchell says, I smell gas.
A lot of plaid.
Yeah, they're all going to be the plaid ranges. There's going to be 9 ranges now. 3 of them will be the plaid ranges. That's how you can tell they're new. The new guys have to be plaid.
Yeah, but they're still the same: red plaid, yellow plaid, and black plaid.
Right. And they wear overalls and fight with pitchforks.
A lot of farming in Stone Canyon. Like American Gothic.
That and lumberjack.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
Stones.
That is the closest to real acting that we will see from Rocky. Rocky's not bad yet. It's weird. Like, he's going to suddenly
more
act
words
worse.
He gets more words later.
Yeah, is that the problem?
It's okay.
But even when he just
What about
stands
the
there.
time
Oh my
he-
God, this is great.
Oh yeah.
This looks really great.
Well, for a second there, I thought it was a different show.
Yeah. Well, it is. It is a different show.
And then, nope, sorry.
That shot was awesome. I love that he's got his own cockpit and that it's like he's flying a shuttlecraft. I love it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
great.
enormous too. Like the Megazords are tiny next to it.
It's huge. Which
Someone's trying to burn the playhouse down?
you'd think this would be a bigger set, but
Oh man. It's the same putty fight as last time.
these
And
putties
time
are going to be
before.
really hard, DJ, because they're like moving in and out. See, they've choreographed themselves, so they're like a constant sea of putties. but if you just kick the Z, it doesn't matter. So,
Oh, there it was.
Everybody's talking about the new sound. Funny, but it's still Power Rangers to me.
yep. Wow, you got some grass on you there, Rocky. I mean, Adam.
No. The putties are winning.
The human knot.
So, you go to the human knot a lot. So, if I were these three, I'd be like, I guess being a Power Ranger involves chains a lot.
It's like
Yeah,
being a
so
house
they- Oh, he does stand up.
You're right. Yeah, it stands up, but it doesn't have a battle mode.
Get up! Get down! Put your claws up to the sound!
DJ, I gotta get one, man. At some point, I gotta have one.
So they made a toy of this?
Oh yeah, yeah. And it's big. It's enormous.
Man, I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yep.
Gojira!
So why is he destroying this deserted planet right now? Is it just like a test drive?
I can't remember because we were talking and stuff. But
Because this is a planet where the sword is that will transfer the power to the auxiliary
Maybe it's
control
not-
room Rangers.
Maybe it's not deserted in the Sentai. We just had to say it's deserted like BVS.
That could be.
yeah, probably so.
Whichever of those giant robots can pull the sword out of the stone.
We can't have Zed actually kill anything. That looks like a Transformer shot.
It's
Wow.
huge.
Optimus Subprime.
Tor, I need help.
Hey Zordon, it's too
How
bad
is-
you didn't remember that you used Tor before because you're acting like it's like a really special thing that might be the only thing that can save them. And the first time they brought it out, it flipped over on its back and you had to push it over. Okay, so like maybe that's not the thing you bring out. What happened to the Ultra Zord? Why aren't we using that anymore?
Yeah, did Titanus die?
Is Titanus just not compatible
He's
with the
back.
Thunder Megazord?
Well, yeah, I mean,
But
Yeah.
but Titanus like did sink once and then we brought it back. Like it should be fine. It's not the Titanic.
the Titanic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was that kid who stowed away, and that chick he was painting, and then that awful song.
never seen that movie.
That was funny.
It was kind of funny, honestly. Like look at Tor.
Wow.
Yeah. So Zordon Tor is always a bad idea.
$1,000
We're finding.
Gary.
Just stop it. Can we get another take on that, Tommy? No? Okay.
Man, whoever's in the Billy costume right now is way skinnier than Billy, and
There's a child in the Billy
way
suit
too
right now.
skinny to be a Power Ranger. Look how skinny that dude is.
And he's rolling through an out of control stroller.
There's actually they put one of the alpha chicks in the Billy suit.
He's taking the Jackson Park Express.
She's just wearing like foot tall boots.
These boots were made for walking. Or Morphin.
This just all feels so much larger in scale than we usually get in the show. Like they actually built a set for this.
It's funny how colored lighting can
Yeah, and also
really shift
building
itself.
something.
Yeah, it's crazy that we did all this in America.
Yeah. It looks really good for the show, guys.
It looks like Blade Runner, 2099.
Where did we shoot this? Some of this we couldn't have built.
No, this is so.
Like, what is that thing? Like, we shot this somewhere. What is that building? It's powerful! I'm Austin St. John. No, really! I swear!
You're not supposed to use your lasers to pull the sword out. You're supposed to use your purity.
But we're fresh out. We lost 3 of our actors. We just have these bozos in suits.
Our moral purity is depleted. Oh no, we're losing our rainbow powers. Wow.
Wait, what is that
Nice.
pyramid? What is going on right now? I would love to know what.
Fighting the Death Star.
It's one of those times where I'd love to know what the original story was that we're.
Looks like a way better show.
Yeah. The answer is it probably is. I'll show you some Azure Ages sometime if you want to see it. It's really interesting.
You'd lose your brains if you weren't sitting on them.
That's the one thing about Serpentera. They always have to charge it a lot.
Yeah, and they get stranded. I think it's in this one or maybe later. There's a part where they just get stranded.
Those lithium batteries, when they get older, they just don't hold power. Like
and then you can't save your data anymore.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
Whoa, he just like...
Ooh. He's just going to decimate this whole planet. Yeah, are you guys really interested to know what the story was in the Sentai with this? Because this is like massive in scope.
Wow. It's the nothing.
But on land.
They seem like such strong
hands. Falcor! Betray you! Falcor!
Entire universe trembles.
Wait. Are you singing dialogue to the Never-Ending Story theme?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, we got time to kill, man. Anything you want to do, I guess, is cool with me. All right, there is the first part of the power transfer. You know what that was? Not boring and padded out. I mean, we saw some stuff that I'm not totally sure what's actually happening. See what I mean, Jeff? There is a difference between good episodes and bad. Like this is a better episode.
And then we're back to these three chained to a tree.
Yeah, they just get chained up all the time. They're like, I don't know if we want to be Power Rangers. We could just get chained up all the time.
It's like the first few decades.
Yeah, but it's not like in a fun way, and it's like oh man, we're in a first season Enterprise episode right now. I don't know if I want to spend the rest of my days as a teenager in an episode of Enterprise.
Here comes another monster that'll punch out Worf.
No, that's TNG. I'm talking about Enterprise.
6 of 1.
No,
7 of 9.
No, Enterprise was notorious for every other episode. Archer and at least one other person are chained to something for half the episode and trying to escape. We just did it over and over again. Yeah, it was obnoxious.
It's usually Lana, wasn't it?
No. All right, here we go. It's time for the second part of the power transfer. Make sure you're watching season 2, episode 28, and get ready to press play when I say now. Here we go, folks. Everybody, please press play right now. All right, folks. Last episode of the day and of the evening for us.
The day.
When I was looking
DJ,
at
you go so fast, man.
I know, it's flying.
What are you finding? It's because they're good tonight. That's why.
When I was looking at the that list of Power Ranger tropes that I sent you,
yes,
the Worf effect was one of them actually.
Oh yeah,
where every time like a new monster to show how powerful it is, it like takes out the 6th Ranger really quick.
Yeah, gotta do that. The problem is Worf didn't beat people often enough for him not to just look like he was constantly getting his butt handed to him.
That's because he was always eating good books.
Yeah. He would like fall through glass tables, and they have ethics where a barrel gets dropped on his back and he's paralyzed. You couldn't have had that happen in a fight. No, it's a barrel. It just drops on his back.
I was defeated by
acting.
But you're a master.
Now the winds have changed. I'm sorry, what, DJ?
Last time she didn't need a key to break out of the locks. Did she lose that ability?
It's like now that
she has to be entangled in a great big snake.
And in a cave.
Oh, yeah.
See, things are different in Plato's cave.
If only I could get to the soccer ball.
It's like Plato's closet. Oh, wow.
See, you're lucky that worked, because sometimes you hit the Z and nothing happens.
Yeah.
If I could just reach that soccer ball.
You know what, though? They have more ingenuity than the other Power Rangers usually do. They really do.
Oh,
they actually used their brain and figured something out.
I mean, they're triathletes.
Sky jump.
That's true.
Sky jump gesture.
Okay, so Rocky officially... Yeah. So Rocky officially is in bad actor mode, and he will never get out of it from here on out. soon as he makes this face, no, that's it. We're done.
I think that's just what Power Rangers does to you.
Where instead of you're acting like escalating or being elevated by good actors around you, the opposite happens.
Yeah. I mean, it hasn't helped Jason David Frank in 20 years.
Yeah, let's kick this ball around now. Let's play some Super Sentai Soccer.
Okay, was all that necessary? You could have just thrown it. Like,
you beat the disco ball.
Did you notice that DJ that kick was exactly the Connor kick?
Here we're doing this
from first episode of Dino Thunder. It's exactly the kick he does.
Oh yeah,
with the soccer ball.
Showing that,
but that he actually kicked a soccer ball in that. Connor does not kick a soccer ball. It's a CG ball, which bugs me.
Right. But part of the reason it's a CG ball is because they do a stupid special effect with it, where they have like this red, this thing of like red energy that shoots out, even though he's not a Power Ranger yet.
Yeah.
I don't know why we do that.
The Ringu.
Brilliant.
Finally, someone has come to marry me.
No, he's not. That seems like the first level of puzzle game.
Great job, Rangers, but your princess is in another castle.
I really think, and I could be wrong, that if Zordon had that voice, the show would not have been successful. Like, I might be wrong. There's some dumb voices in the show, but I don't know if you can get away with, hey, let's find 5 deserving teenagers. You can't have that and Alpha. I just don't,
Well, that's true. That would make
maybe if Alpha
redundant.
Goldar's face is surprisingly detailed. Have you looked at how we've been getting some close-up shots of that mask?
He's destroyed the same part of this planet like 3 times.
It's a resilient planet.
Like, maybe if Alpha was like Morgan Freeman or something, then Zordon could get away with that voice, but...
See, the planet has an adamantium skeleton, so it regenerates itself every time.
Is that what's going on? Well, then Zed should be really frustrated. Like, I keep blowing up this planet!
Does Zed have an adamantium skeleton?
He must. I mean, how does he hold himself together?
The question is, does Zed have a skeleton inside his muscles, or is his skeleton just on the outside?
I think it's just on the outside.
I thought that's what that costume thing was supposed to be.
Yeah, well, and again, this is the thing that I wanted to do in my version, where, like, that was built to hold him together. And in my version, Alpha builds it for him.
Otherwise, he would
but
be
what is
like...
his frame? What is his muscles resting on if it doesn't have a skeletal system?
It's a force field. You just can't see it. It's like an invisible force field.
Okay.
I don't have the answers, is the thing.
Well, I brought my dog with the built-in force field.
Yeah, remember Billy figured out that ring thing. He can handle this.
Tommy.
When did he get separated from him?
When he was busy chasing Jerry.
Good one. Oh, we're so surprised. We've only been looking at Serpentera for a whole episode. Yeah, that's what really says that.
Yeah. That's what I look like from the back.
Zordon! Are we even sure it was a woman voicing it? I mean, really, it could have been anything. Zordon!
Back to the flat
top. I don't
top.
want to be a Power Ranger anymore. You pay me minimum wage. And then Billy's like, wait, you guys get paid?
Those 3?
They're
and
so
then
surprised.
Kimberly faints. Jeff, when they reveal that Tommy is the White Ranger, she faints. But it's like really obvious it's gonna be him, but like she's all surprised and she faints when he comes from the ceiling, like in the fetal position. Yeah.
I have the Infinity Sword. It has all the gems.
Okay, so wait. I know we've been talking over stuff, but I don't really understand why we needed that sword. Like, you don't have some way built into your command center to just transfer powers?
I think it's because they had
That's the only thing that can transfer the powers, apparently. Even though Tommy was able to transfer his green powers to them like several times.
Yeah, that's stupid. And now
there's two.
There's two?
No, the power transfer sword.
And now they just leave.
Put the Ranger costumes on those other three.
But
the first three still had them on?
Yeah. And they still had them on so that they could just disappear without us seeing the actors again?
Vaped into the fandom zone or something.
So that they could get vaped into the peace conference.
Well, they just showed up at the peace conference in those suits.
Or like into their hotel rooms or something. They just go to the hotel, they forget they're wearing them. The lion thunders. Like,
I assume Zordon teleported them straight to Switzerland.
Like you could make up some kind of, obvious like stupid thing where it's like, okay, that's gonna wear off. Like where DJ, to your point earlier, where like it's not really a costume, so like they're gonna fade pretty soon. But for a minute, it looks like, well, how come you don't just have 9 Rangers? Like,
yeah. Or why don't we all have matching suits since you can make 2 red ones?
Oh, right, because the pink one stays.
Okay, so that's a good speech and all, Zordon, but it's not the same speech you gave the original Rangers, and I don't know if it is exactly the 3 rules. I don't know if you actually really broke it down right. Like, did he come right out and say,
"I'm a human.
Don't tell anyone about your powers and never escalate a fight"? Like, he never comes right out and says them, unless he did earlier and I missed it.
Well, he's lightened up over the years on those rules.
Oh, okay. I had that figure. That's the other. That's what I had to figure out.
This is the one in the game,
and that's in the Super Nintendo game.
Sawdust. Yeah.
Yep. He's in the Megazord game.
Wow.
So once again, most of the monsters are from season 2, not 3. In fact, maybe they all are.
That's so weird and interesting.
It's like monster season.
3 just gave us
Duck season.
The other
season. Duck season.
3 just gave us the other Megazords that are in that game.
Yeah.
Because you have
back into action.
Yep. Back to action.
He said, "Let's morph back into action," though. That was weird.
Yeah, they don't use that a lot. But yeah, Shogun is in that game. I love Shogun.
Oh yeah.
Alternate.
I don't like playing as Shogun because it's so slow.
Yeah.
But it's hard to lose with Shogun.
Yeah, it's just so much stronger. That's the building in the Sentai. Their building turns into that.
Yeah, and I think this monster is called Silver Horns.
Oh,
which is just really descriptive.
Name.
That's a
yeah. If you had an 8-year-old name it, that's what he'd call it. He'd be like, "Oh, Silver Horns
with the rainbow lightning.
Soon it will be Christmas Day."
Silver Horn.
That's a true.
Silver Horn.
Silver Horn.
Silver Horns.
It's Morphin time in the deserted city.
Silver Horns. Silver Horns. We're singing over Wasserman.
It's a crime.
Cinematographic says 9 Rangers would probably be overkill cap. Well, yeah, but like for the show, but not
for SPD. There's a million Rangers in SPD.
Going against Zed, like you want as many as you can get, I would think.
SPD has an A team, a B team.
Yep.
SPD
bunch of extras.
And Dino Charge ends up with like 12, 10.
Wow. Hey, did you know they're doing dinosaurs again, the Sentai?
What is it?
It's the next Sentai is
it really? Wow.
Boy,
they go to it again. They haven't even had a car season in between, I don't think.
Yeah. Vac told me that the other day.
Well, he would know. He keeps up hard. Yeah, man.
Car season? It's like they do a season with sentient cars?
Yeah, he sent me a picture of
no, not a cars season, but a season with like vehicle theme. In fact, apparently one of the best seasons of the show is supposed to be a really early one called Car Ranger, and that is like late 70s, early 80s. Like Sentai goes way back farther than when we started doing it. I don't know if you know that, but Super Sentai starts in like 77, 78, somewhere in there, I believe.
That's ancient.
And we didn't adapt to any of that stuff. We start here, and everything we adapt is moving forward. So this is our first Zord call from the new guys.
Yep.
Tyrannosaurus, Red Dragon, Thunderzord.
It's amazing that they were able to match the movements so closely.
The words are like music to my ears.
Yeah, why don't you sing it?
Tyrannosaurus, Red Thunderzord power.
Silver Bell, I mean, Torrance.
Soon it will be.
Oh, Baron OKC says, no, that happens too, Jeff. There are talking cars. Of course there are.
Like in Knight Rider. Wow.
I like Silverhorns. He's cool. That's a good monster design. You know what I would do, though?
Call upon Tor.
No, that's pointless. They'll call upon Tor. Forget Tor. He's worthless. Anyway, like, he was completely worthless. Zordon's like, he's important, bring him. And then, like,
It's like the sea ponies.
they bring him out 15 seconds. He just starts, like, vibrating like crazy. Like, ah!
Don't make fun of Tor.
This monster kind of looks like Zed made it out of a menorah.
You know what I would do? I would just pull the cords in the back. Just, like, slash him and see what happens. Like, it doesn't look like he could survive that. I was like the spinning red battle thing. That's cool.
And then his hand spins.
Spinny fist.
Yeah, because it's an action figure. And if you had the figure, that's what you would do with it.
I mean, sure, there's Optimus Prime.
Get
But what
a load
about
of
the other
that.
canonical hours? Is there an Optimus Matins?
Optimus Solstice.
Optimus
Bum,
Vesper.
bum, 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 bum.
Bum, bum,
Serpentine is so cool.
bum, 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 bum. I am Serpentera. Bum, bum, bum.
I don't know if I told you about this, Jeff, but that is indeed where that theme comes from. Wasserman was told to make something that sounds like the Darth Vader theme. And he's like, all right, and so that's what he did. So that's why it sounds so close, because
Logical.
he was told to do that. Yeah.
I will forever wish that Serpentera just hummed his own theme song like Kronk from Emperor's New Groove.
You know, if I had a talking sword, in my show, I'd have it talk more often. I think I'd have a character.
Have it say more funny things.
I would make it argue with Zordon. Like, you're an idiot. Like,
You're always wrong.
don't send Tor
Well, that should be the Jarvis of this
right
of
now.
the remake.
It should be. I think we've said that, but it should be.
I see my.
Oh, okay, it's done. It's all over. He just the end. All right.
Roll credits. Sorry. We're activating low power mode.
Oh, and my eyes don't glow anymore. I also turned off the power to my face. What happened to Goldar?
I'm sorry, nobody can find a USB charger.
Zordon doesn't know Zed doesn't know what the buttons in his own Zord do.
That's what happens when you make a Zord so massive. It needs to charge all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a real mistake.
Try putting it in airplane mode.
But you know what? As dumb as that is on Zed's part, it is cool for the villains to have any specific, clear, consistent weakness. Because we've never done that with any of them. Ah! That's what it felt like earlier when we had an earthquake, Jeff. But yeah, see the symbols?
Wow.
Jeff, no! Don't bring Tor in! He's useless!
It's over a tick face.
I used to like Tor, but he's not for any good reason, apparently. Jeff, do you see the symbols behind Tommy in his cockpit of his Zord? So that's from the season we were talking about that is more Chinese themed, and that's why they're kind of Chinese symbols.
Ah.
This is a thing we learned.
Never gets old.
Whatever gets old. The stock footage?
Cybertooth unicorn power.
So why does the tiger just like get in there?
Mastodon hippopotamus.
Yeah, does it power it more? Like, what does it do? Well, because it's a carrier Zord.
So like I've
Why
said,
do they need it to carry things? This looks dumb.
the Zords in this season are not great, but I do like the Samurai Megazord. That's the only thing I like.
Can we have more like historical and cultural
Got up to
references,
15%,
please?
But it's still red.
Like, we don't write like that enough.
Yeah.
Like, Zed should talk like that all the time. That's really funny, you know? DJ, he should be like Sawyer from Lost, where he just has like a nickname for everybody, and
Yeah.
Zed reads a lot of American literature, and
Well, he looks like the
I
tiger.
will carve a scarlet A on all of their chests.
yeah, stuff like that. I buy it. And he's had 10,000 years, like he wasn't in a dumpster the whole time, like Rita was.
It will be the best of times. It will be the worst.
I mean, it might give him some kind of reason to go after Earth specifically, where it's just like, I like the culture, but I hate the people. We'll take it over.
Like the Zentradi.
I don't know what that means.
Never have I seen such culture.
Okay, that rings a bell. What is that?
That's Robotron.
Oh, okay. That does not ring a bell. Never mind. I thought I knew where you were going with that. Eric would know what you were talking about, though.
Yeah. Oh, your pet's cold, Eric.
So look, they're getting out of a taxi, and we know that that one's Jason because he's got a red shirt on.
That means he's gonna die as soon as they beam down to the planet, doesn't it?
If memory serves, we're gonna see stock footage of them like waving or something in the globe.
Oh, really?
Are they doing Power Ranger waves or Zed waves?
Yeah, I think like Power Ranger waves. It's like PRs shooting out.
P can look like R.
It sounded like
such good choices, Zordon.
Sounded like he hesitated right in the middle of that sentence where he's like, "You lived up to my expectations."
You
Surprisingly adequate, Alpha.
made excellent choices.
Alpha, you didn't burn the building down. Okay, I mean that's vaguely that rule, but and now we got the new team. There we go.
That's the third time we've done the jump thing already.
I guess we didn't see them in the globe like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, folks, there we go. So next show.
That is episode 42 in the book.
There we go. Sweet. Wow, 42. That's nuts.
There's 10 days left, and we're done with season 2.
Yep. And then we get into 3. I'm excited about 3. There's some great stuff in that. And some really goofy, loopy, nutso stuff in that. Goldar's Vice Versa and the Mirror of Regret, because you know what? We talk about fish all the time. There's a lot of mirrors, too.
That is true.
I don't think we ever get a mirror fish or a fish mirror. But so Goldar's Vice Versa and Mirror of Regret next time. We are past the halfway point now for season 2. And I'm excited to get into 3. This is not something we're this close to the movie and to Ninjor, and yes, I'm so excited. All the stuff that I remember from when I was a kid. Right when we're finished here, I'll show you Ninjor. I have a Ninjor.
Like a moth to a flame.
And yeah, Ninjor has a Morphin Martian voice.
Really?
Yeah, he sounds a lot like that.
Yep.
That makes me very angry indeed.
Oh yeah, the Master Rider 3-parter. I forgot about this, Zero. That is the very next thing right after the Ninja Quest, if memory serves. And that's
it's actually first. It's the first 3.
Is it first?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
So I don't know if we want to do that before the movie.
No, I'd rather do the movie first, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and maybe get them kind of apart from each other. Do something in the interim so that we're not back to back doing Ninja and Ninja.
Yeah.
I would say,
Ninja
but we can
Ninja.
talk about it. It's like Spy versus Spy.
Yeah.
You know, one's black, one's white. They don't talk. Anyway, well, folks, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for joining us live if you did that. And thanks for watching months from now if you did that. And thanks to all of our Patreon or our patrons as well. We will see you again next time. And for everybody watching live, DJ and I will be back with you Friday evening. So come on back and we'll see you soon. I am Captain Logan. This was the Jeff. Jeff, thanks for joining us again, man. It was so much fun. So much fun to have you. And DJ, I appreciate you as always, buddy.
Yeah, it was great.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.